1-2-1. This is 16 WAPT News at 10.
Dangerous disease, chikungunya, spreading in Mississippi. What you need to know to stay safe.
Plus, a 911 murder arrest. The suspect behind bars facing capital murder charges in the death of Helen Harrian.
And lottery loophole. How some gas stations are selling what they call lottery tickets and getting away with it. A 16 WAPT special report.
Nice warm evening out there, and it'll be a great start to your Tuesday. Sunshine, but I want to show you live Storm Shield 16 Doppler radar. There are some showers off to our east. There's an upper level low that is there, and it's going to move backwards. It's going to move from east to west. That means we could see a little rain tomorrow, and I'll talk about that in the rest of the week coming up.
All right, David, a mosquito-transmitted disease is quickly spreading through parts of the U.S., Stephanie.
Megan, health leaders say chikungunya has now infected 4 people in Mississippi. 16 WAPT's Tammy Eswick talked to health leaders about the virus. She joins us live now in our newsroom. Tammy.
Yeah, that's right, Stephanie. Take a look at this map right here. You can see where the case is spreading throughout the United States. All these states you see in the color red. And today, the state of Mississippi now reporting 4 cases. And we're finding parents that still don't know what it is.
Chikungunya is a virus that's spread by mosquitoes from person to mosquito and to person.
State health officials say they're paying close attention to chikungunya.
It's a virus that's been spreading rapidly throughout the Caribbean for about the past 8 or 9 months.
We're seeing the painful disease more in the U.S. It has the same symptoms as the West Nile virus, like joint pain and fever. And you can catch it the same way, through mosquitoes. But many still are not familiar with it.
Have you ever heard of it before? No, ma'am, I haven't.
No, never heard of it.
Here in the Magnolia State, 4 people have the virus, but doctors say those 4 could turn into dozens if bitten by the right mosquito.
The mosquitoes that spread the virus are not typically mosquitoes that we have in Mississippi. There's a potential that the virus could mutate to be spread through our mosquitoes, which has happened before. There have been other parts of the world where it is spread through the kind of mosquitoes that we have here.
Most parents already take precautions when bringing their kids out, but now they say they'll be extra careful. The virus has no known cure and could leave you bedridden for a week or more.
They need to find the cure quick.
Yeah, a lot of parents saying they want a quick and easy cure. Now, much like the West Nile virus, the ways to protect yourself is mosquito repellent and also keeping those ditches and standing water out of your yard. Ladies?
Well, Tammy, what about other states? Where do they rank with this virus?
Well, Florida actually had the most. Take a look at it right here. They had 73 cases reported so far this year, followed by New York with 20. Stephanie?
Tammy Eswick live in our newsroom. Thank you so much. We are learning more tonight about the suspect arrested and charged with the 911 murder of Helen Harrian. Jackson police arrested 29-year-old Alonzo Stewart. They believe he killed Harrian in her home last week after she called 911. Earlier today, police received a tip saying someone was trying to break into her home in the same neighborhood. Officers caught up with Stewart and say he confessed to the murder, even told police where to find the murder weapon.
And it hurts even more that he would go around the corner and try to break in on someone else last night. Another part of our neighborhood, it's unreal. It's unreal. We need to heal now, but I'm glad it's closure.
We are grateful for the efforts to resolve this case and ask that all law enforcement to continue their work until justice is done.
Stewart is charged with capital murder and house burglary.
Meanwhile, exclusive video tonight shows emergency crews loading up a burglary suspect into an ambulance. A JPD officer shot a man investigators say tried to burglarize a home along Rosehaven Drive. When the suspect got outside, he charged one of the officers. That's when police say she shot him in the leg. Officers tell us a neighbor's tip led to the arrest.
You have a combination of an interested resident looking out for their neighborhood and a quick response by police. And guess what? We got a bad guy in jail.
JPD is launching an internal investigation to see whether the officer who shot the suspect violated any JPD policies. As for the suspect, he is facing house burglary charges tonight. Also tonight, a major shakeup for the Jackson Police Department. Police Chief Lindsey Horton retired effective immediately. Late Mayor Chokwe Lumumba appointed Horton chief last year. He had been with JPD for more than 30 years.
Mayor, was Horton forced out because of the way the officers handled the 911 call? No, this wasn't about any kind of single isolated event. Chief Horton has decided to move on in other areas of law enforcement or in his career, and so we wish him well in that.
It is a little odd, though, that he left after just one day, isn't it?
Excuse me?
It is a little odd that he decided to retire in just one day.
Well, you know, I can't control the decisions of anyone other than my own.
Well, Lee Vance is now acting police chief. Horton's retirement comes during a rough time for the police department. He recently announced the number of homicides in the capital city are up compared to this time last year. Tonight, in a 16 WAPT special report, some gas stations are finding ways around the state's gaming laws.
16 WAPT's Tiffany Bradley explains how they're selling what some call lottery tickets.
You can play to win at any gas station in Mississippi, and it only costs a few bucks.
I won this 3 times. I won $200 too many times.
But there's a chance you could lose big.
You can lose a lot of money at this. I've actually lost $100, come and play $100, but I got $100 to spare, and I just play.
Sounds like the lottery, which is illegal in Mississippi, but store managers say it's not.
They're phone card tickets.
Phone card tickets. So they're not lottery tickets?
They're not lottery tickets.
The State Gaming Commission won't say much about it, but commissioners did tell us the scratch and win game pieces are legal. According to the state's highest court, the long-distance calling cards can give a cash prize to customers who buy them.
To me, it's very similar to a lottery.
State Senator Alice Clark wants stores to pay sales tax on the cards.
I think they're almost every service station to have them. But as far as I've been able to find out, the state is not getting 1 red cent.
Clark believes a lottery would help resolve the issue.
In 1992, voters passed a referendum to allow the lottery in Mississippi, but state lawmakers have yet to implement it.
We're still working on the lottery. It's just that we don't have enough people who are interested. And I encourage each of you to encourage your legislator to become interested in the lottery.
Meantime, Mississippians can still take a chance on winning at their local gas station.
I don't want to play anymore. I play one time. If it don't win, we play tomorrow again.
In Jackson, Tiffany Bradley, 16 WAPT News.
So this brings us to our Instapoll 16. We asked, do you think Mississippi should have a lottery? Text your answer to 601-980-4416. 1 for yes, 2 for no. You can also vote tonight on WAPT.com.
News tonight, Mayor Tony Yarber continued his listening tour in Jackson. Tonight's